I'm Sophie, and today I would like to share some of the queer stuff I crocheted or knitted or a mix of them. Like last time, I have a little list again. Also, can we just appreciate this? Isn't it cute? It's part of a pyjama set, and I've got matching trousers too. Isn't it the cutest? I love it so much. So the very first thing I made that was pride related was my rainbow sweater vest. This was made just using acrylic scraps. And then the next one I did was actually for the Pride Parade here in Germany. I think 2 or 3 years ago. I can't really remember. And it was basically this white top, crop top, tube top, I don't know. It had a lace-up corset at the back. It had the words Pride spelled out in colourful colours. I will say though, I freehanded these letters, and they're not the very best, but you know, it's whatever it is. I think it turned out really cute though. The next thing I did was I crocheted a sunset skirt. It's really cute though, and really easy to make. I think it took like 1 or 2 days because I used a 8mm crochet hook, so it was really easy. And the next one, I would say it's queer because it's inspired by an anime. It was inspired by an anime called Kasa-san Yamada, and it's the Yamada brooch. As you can tell, it's inspired by a brooch Yamada is wearing, and I thought it was so cute, and so I crocheted it. And fun fact, I have a free tutorial and pattern. My coffee might also be on YouTube. I'm not sure if I uploaded it. But the next one is one of my personal favorites, and I'm incredibly proud of this piece. It's the Agashi blouse I crocheted last year, and this is inspired by the hit movie The Handmaiden. If you haven't seen it, what are you doing with your life? It's got a lot of lace, pearls, lots of intricate details. This was so special to make, and people have been asking about a pattern, but it's just so much lace and so intricate, it would be really tricky to make a pattern out of it. And then the next one is actually knitted. It's my Kiss More Girls knitted top, sweater vest, I don't know. I thought the idea was cute of it, but the execution really isn't great. I think it was one of my first knitted tops, and I just freehanded it. And it's honestly horrible to wear. Like the sleeve section, it's really bad. It curls, even though I blocked it, it curls. It's really just not great. And then the next thing I made was actually a tapestry. It's also knitted, and it's inspired by the movie Bound, and it's the Do I Make You Nervous Corky tapestry. I think it's really cool. The next one I did, I'm not sure if I would count this as queer, but I had a queer image in mind, is my tie that I made. And this is kind of inspired by the femme butch movement and kind of adjacent to what a butch would wear or a masked person would wear. That's the kind of vibe, which is why I'm putting it in this video. The next thing I did is the double Venus filet crochet top, sweater vest, whatever you want to call it. I'm not the biggest fan of this. As I mentioned before, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. The design can barely be seen, and it just isn't the way I wanted it to be. I might do it again though, and do it with 2 colours so that the symbol is really visible. And then the next thing I did was again with a double Venus. Who would have guessed? And it's the crop top I knitted with, you know, the matching yarn and stuff, and I love it. I love it. The yarn is so soft, and I think the design is so cute. And there's also a free pattern of this design on my Instagram if you want to check that out. And then the very last thing I did, which I just finished yesterday and blocked yesterday, I took photos and everything, is the unsuitable sweater vest. It's also got a hat double V-nose. It's really, really cute. And this is inspired by a book I'm currently reading, which is called Unsuitable, A History of Lesbian Fashion, which I think is so interesting and so important, and I think it's never been done before. Like, I haven't seen a book before about specifically lesbian fashion through time, and it's just amazing. I love Eleanor's works. I've also got a book called Crafted with Pride, which features an essay of Eleanor. I just really love how it turned out. So that was everything I crocheted and knitted in relation to queerness, and I'm planning to do a lot more queer related things, because I just think it's a great way of expressing oneself. And yeah, if you have any ideas what I could crochet or knit next, then let me know. And I'd be really interested if you yourself have knitted or crocheted anything that relates to your queerness, because I think this is a really interesting matter, and I kind of have this grand idea of, you know, also writing a teeny tiny book about queer fibre arts in general, many though focused on non-men, because there is already a book, for example, about gay men knitting, and I just really want to focus on non-men. I just think it's really interesting. And thank you for watching, and I hope to see you next time.